issues. Of course, we know the dropout rate, 3,579 dropouts between 2002 and 2008. The teen pregnancies we just went over. And here's just drug involvement in schools. There were 286 drug incidents between 2000 and 2008 in the school year. And this is through the ECIS students with drug offenses. So you can kind of see there needs to be some engagement. All right. So now let's go into poverty. This may be a little bit harder to read for you guys, so I'm just going to go ahead and point out just some significant numbers here. This is the poverty status from the 3-year estimate from the American Community Survey in Ector County. Total population on who poverty was determined, 124,973. If you can look, 16.9% of our population lives in poverty. But here's where it really jumps out right here. This number right here, 12,963 of those living in poverty right now are Hispanic. That's over 50% that live below poverty. So can we see some opportunities here? What are we doing to fight poverty? Who's fighting poverty? There's a links, there's a program as far as fighting poverty. But what are we doing to change substandard living conditions? So these kinds of things we can start to look at as a possible avenue for engagement as we move forward and we start working on our action plans. Household incomes, also from the American Community Survey. You can see that the total households in the survey was 45,434. The median income was 41,322 on the median income. But you can also see that Black and Hispanic also make less than their counterparts. You can see the average here, 37,676,000. So you can see some opportunities here, some opportunities to upskill our community. Perhaps some of our constituencies are not getting the training that they need, so you can start to see some workforce training issues. And we can start to think about what can we do to start addressing those things as well when we start developing plans. Okay, kind of in summary, this community issues, of course, 16.9 poverty level. There needs to be some sort of engagement of various ethnicities. Right now, there really is not a strategic community plan in place. Yeah, so you can kind of put your estimated thing.
You see what I'm getting to?
And the numbers,
maybe just double it or
yeah, because the numbers, and you can see the numbers, they come like every so many years. So we won't get this year's numbers until a couple of years from now.
But we get the 2010.
Exactly. Exactly. So of course, student dropout, pregnancy, and drugs is an issue. Diversifying the economy from oil and gas. Midland's been very successful in diversifying their economy. Workforce development, you can see that there needs a dire need of workforce development and upscaling the level of employees in this area as well. Okay, so let's take a look at Odessa's current leadership. And we put this is here specifically to kind of to show on paper actually what it actually looks like out there, because a lot of people don't realize this. So this is Odessa's leadership. One mayor, we got 5 city council members, one of them is a minority, 4 county commissioners, one of them is a minority, county judge. Go ahead.
Go back to 5 council members. No, it's 2.
It's 2 minorities.
Oh, I'm sorry, 2 minorities. That's a typo. That's a typo. Come on in. Okay. No, that's a typo. 2 minorities. I'm sorry. There's 2 minorities: Billy Cleaver and Benjamin Velasquez. County judge. Out of the 5 ECISD board members, there's 1 minority serving. Out of the 7 hospital board members, and out of 9 college board members, there's 2 minorities. So, total of 31 elected representatives, 5 Hispanics, and
Yes,
opportunities. I mean, can we see any opportunities? And one of the key things, and everything that I've learned about being a community organizer, one of the key things that community organizers do is ask why. Why can't we change? Why can't we do this? Why can't we do that? And that stirs up, and then as 1 becomes 2, 2 becomes 4, and so on and so on. We multiply. So as we, this is an assessment. We're assessing the community right now, but as we have our future meetings and we start to create action teams and develop action plans, we'll be able to get out there. We'll be able to multiply our recruit others. People need to know this information. People need to.
This, you could do
we
this
need to do that.
presentation,
And that's
couldn't
part of our responsibility as individuals. Okay, next. So this kind of summarizing the community leadership issues. Of course, there needs to be an inclusion of all the community elements. The current leadership structure or culture, of course, are some of the issues that we're facing. Resistance to change and changing directions. Again, that's that complacent and that apathetic attitudes. Economic development of the entire community. We've talked about this several times before in the past in different meetings. There needs to be a strategic plan for the community, and that's what we want to work toward. And of course, as you saw in the numbers, Hispanics are grossly underrepresented in our community.